Dear learners, happy to see you all again in this module. In one of our previous modules, we explored how to define and work with user defined functions. Functions can be used for many different purposes and they improve readability and understandability of the script. Another purpose of the function is to implement event driven programs and guide programming. These two programming are the topics for the next two modules. In this module, I am going to introduce event driven programming to you. Well, what is meant by an event? In computer programming, event is an action or occurrence detected by a program. Events can be user actions like clicking a mouse button or pressing a key, etc. So, what is event driven programming? An event driven program is a computer program that responds to actions generated by the user like mouse clicks or the system generated events like program loading. This means that event driven programming is a programming paradigm in which the flow of the program is determined by events such as user actions like mouse clicks, key press, etc. It is predominantly used in graphical user interfaces, which we will discuss in the forthcoming module. In event driven programs, we write functions that are invoked whenever an event occurs. These functions are usually called handlers since they handle the event. Now, what is an event handler? Event handlers are the functions that are executed when an event occurs. An event handler typically is a set of instructions that processes actions such as keystrokes and mouse movements. Event driven programming in Python depends upon an event loop that is always listening for the new incoming events. So, when we write an event driven program, we need to provide the event handler. How is such event driven programming supported by Python? Yes, the answer is Turtle. Turtle supports event driven programming by allowing us to provide a mouse handler and keyboard handlers. Okay, first let us see how to work with Turtle. Then we will go to event programming with Turtle. Turtle is a Python feature like a drawing board which lets you command a turtle to draw all over it. You can use the functions like turtle.forward, turtle.left which can move the turtle around. Before using Turtle, we need to import it. I suggest you to first play around with Turtle in the interactive mode. Just go to your terminal and type import Turtle. Can you see anything happening on the console? Nothing can be seen. Try issuing a command turtle.forward of 0 and see whether a new window gets open behind your command line with the turtle in it. So, now we are importing the Turtle module and we are issuing the command turtle.forward with 0 as the argument, and when you run this window gets opened with the turtle in it. Like forward command, we have many other commands. Turtle.backward will move the turtle back by a number of units given as parameter. Turtle.left turns the turtle left by the given degrees, and similarly turtle.right turns the turtle right by the given degrees. Now, take a look at what happens to the turtle on the console. So, here again we are first importing the Turtle module, then we move the turtle forward by 100 units. When you run this, see what happens on the screen. The turtle gets moved. Let me reposition the window so that you can see both shell and the turtle window side by side. Then we give the command turtle dot left to 200. So, this will move the turtle by 200 degree as you can see. Then we move turtle backward by 200 units. As you can see, the turtle has got moved backward by 200 units. Again we issue the command turtle dot forward with 150 units. Now, the turtle got moved 150 units forward. Again I issue a command turtle dot right with 300 degree. So, as you can see, the turtle got moved by 300 units. Then we issue turtle dot back with 200 units, turtle got moved. So, this is how you can play with turtle. The standard turtle is just a triangle shaped arrow mark, that is no fun in it. Let us make it a turtle instead with the turtle dot shape command. So, here we give a command import dot turtle to import the turtle module again. Then we use the function turtle dot forward which moves the turtle by 0 units. As you can see, then we are changing the shape of the turtle using the turtle dot shape method. I am changing the shape of the turtle to turtle itself. See what happens on the screen, triangle is changed to turtle. So far we have been working with interactive shell. Let us now see how to work with turtle from script mode. Before seeing that, let us have a glance over the commonly used turtle methods. Then we will go to the script mode. Already we saw forward, backward, left and right methods. So, here you can find number of methods supported by turtle object. The first method is turtle which creates and returns a turtle object. Then we have pen up method. This method picks up turtle's pen, that is no drawing can be seen when you move the turtle. Next method is pen down which puts the turtle's pen down, that is you can see drawing when moving the pen. Up and down is similar to pen up and pen down. Let us see an example for pen up and pen down in script mode. In script mode, follow the steps in order to use the turtle module. First, import the turtle module. If we skip this step, there will be no turtle to control. Then, create a new turtle to control. This will automatically create the screen. Then, draw things and do your stuff. Finally, run turtle.done. This will pass the program and you will need to close the window in order to continue. This is an optional command. Let us have a look on the console for a few examples. So, here we have a turtle program using the script mode. As usual, we import turtle object. Then we are creating a turtle object using the turtle method. Then we have a pen up method. As I said, this will draw nothing on the screen when you use pen up. Then we move the turtle forward by 100 units. Then we turn turtle left by 90 units. Then again we move the turtle forward by 50 units. Then again forward by 200 units. Let us run and see what the output is. Can you see anything on the screen? No. Now, I have the same script as we did earlier, but additionally we have 3 more commands added. We have given pen down method and right method which turns the turtle 250 units right. Then we again move the turtle backward by 40 units. Now, see what happens when you run the script. Now, you can see the things on the screen because of pen up method and pen down method. Similarly, we can use up and down methods. Some other methods are also explained. See the screen for them. So, we have a method called color from turtle object which returns or sets the pen color and fill color. This method takes varying number of arguments. Turtle.color with no argument returns the current pen color and fill color. Turtle.color with color string as the argument set the pen color to color string, which is a color specification string such as red, yellow or a 6-digit string representing first 2 digits for red, second 2 for green and third 2 characters for blue. Turtle.color with 2 arguments are also possible, which set the pen color to color string 1 and fill color of the turtle to color string 2. Fill color with color string, fill the turtle with color string, pen color with color string argument, change the turtle pen color to color string. Note, both can be set at once using color as we have just now seen. So, as we have done earlier, first we import turtle module, then we create a turtle object, then we print the turtle color using t.color method as we have just now seen. Just run and see what happens. So, you can see the color of the turtle is black. Okay. Now, let us uncomment some of the commands and see what happens. Now, we are setting the color of the turtle to some different colors. As you are seeing, you can give any combinations. Now, run and see what happens. Now, the color of the turtle is changed almost red in color. Then, we just uncommand some of the commands what you can see on the screen. So, now we are setting the fill color as red and pen color as red and fill color as white. See what is happening. So, you can see fill color is white and pen color is red. Again, let us remove some more comments and see what is happening for the code. Now, we are changing the shape of the turtle to circle and we are setting the fill color as yellow. Now, run and see. When you run and see, you can see turtle got changed to yellow with circle as its shape. Again, we have some more comments. Instead of using color, fill color, we can use the color method to set both fill color and pen color at once. Then remove some more commands. So, we are moving the turtle forward and again changing the shape of the turtle to turtle and shifting the turtle left by 180 units and moving the turtle forward by 200 units. Now, run and see what happens. Can you see what is happening? Yes, the turtle shape got changed and according to the command it has moved. Then again we have setting the pen color to blue, moving the turtle right by 90 units and forward by 200 units. See what is happening now. Save your code and run it. So, now you can see all the effects taking place on the screen. Shall we try an example to draw a star? So, as usual, do the usual stuff, import turtle module, then create turtle object using turtle method. Then I have a for loop repeated for 5 times. So, we have the code which will draw the star, move the turtle backward and left by the specified number of units, then run your code and see what happens. You can see a star is getting drawn on the screen. I recommend you to try a few examples by yourself. Now, let us turn our attention on how to do event driven programming on Turtle. Turtle supports 3 event methods, namely on click, on release and on drag. Let us take a look into these 3 events. So, here you can see the syntax for using the on click method. The on click method takes 3 parameters. The first one is function name, a function with 2 arguments which will be called with the coordinates of the click to point on the canvas or on the screen. The second argument is button with default value 1, which represents the number of the mouse button, and the third argument is add, which can take either true or false. If true, new binding will be added, otherwise it will replace a former binding. Bind function name to mouse click events on this turtle. If function name is none, existing bindings are removed. Let us look at an example for on click. Suppose we want to write a turtle program where we have the turtle response to a mouse click. That is, whenever a user clicks over the turtle will move forward by 180 units. The big question in event driven programming is, how do we connect an event with our program? The answer is by handlers. Handler is a function that is passed as parameter to another function, which is then expected to call back the passed function. For our example, we will write a handler called move, which takes 2 parameters, the x and y location of where the mouse is clicked. But notice that you need to click the mouse on the turtle as we call the handler using turtle. We will pass this function as a parameter to the on click method provided by the turtle module. Now, the turtle module knows that whenever we click the mouse, it must call our move function. Furthermore, when it calls the function, it will pass the 2 parameters required to provide us with the x and y location of the mouse. Connecting a function to an event like this is referred to as binding a function to an event. Now, watch the console for on click. As usual, we do importing module, turtle module, and we create a turtle object. Then we define a move function which takes 2 parameters which represents the coordinates of the clicked point. Then we forward the turtle by 180 and also we change the mouse turtle to circle and we invoke the event handler upon on click event. So, move will be called when you click over the turtle. Let us run and see what happens. So, when I click on the turtle got moved. When you again click on the turtle, it gets moved. Next, we will move on to on release event. The syntax of on release can be seen now. On release method of turtle object takes 3 parameters as on, press or on click. First one is function name. A function with 2 arguments will be called with the coordinates of the click to point. And second argument is button, which represents the number of mouse button. Default value will be 1. Then third argument is add, which will be either true or false. If true, a new binding will be added, otherwise it will replace a former binding. Let us see a program using on release. So, we do as usual import the turtle module, then we define 2 functions, namely glow and unglow. In the glow function, we fill the turtle with red color, and in unglow function, we will fill the turtle with blue color, so that you can understand the difference between on click and on release. Then we create a turtle object using turtle method and we change the shape of the turtle to circle. When you do on click, glow method will be that is glow event handler will be called, and upon release unglow event handler will be called, which will change the fill color of the turtle. Now, let us run and see. So, when I click, it gets changed to red, when I release, it gets changed to blue. Now, let us see another turtle event on drag. So, as you can see, the syntax of the on drag is similar to on release and on click. Now, we will work out one example for on drag. So, after doing the usual thing, that is importing the turtle module, I have a function called draw line, which will be the handler. Upon dragging, this event handler will be called. Here we fill the color of turtle with red and also we move it forward by 10 units. Then we create turtle object. Then for better understanding, we are changing the turtle shape to circle. Then we invoke the event handler draw lines upon dragging. Now run and see what happens. So, when you drag your mouse, it gets moved, that is a line gets drawn on the screen. When you drag, again a line gets drawn on the screen, as you can see now. When drawing with turtle module, we have used so far the turtle object. In addition to the turtle object, we can also use a screen object. The turtle object represents our pen and the screen object represents the window that we would like to draw upon. Shall we see a boilerplate code that we may use while handling events using turtle and screen? So, the general template using the screen and turtle can be seen now. As usual, we import the turtle module and we create turtle object. Now, we create a turtle screen. So, the screen where we would like to draw upon, then we set up the size of the screen to some units 500 by 500. See what happens. So, the size of the screen is 500 by 500 upon which we can draw our usual things. Having seen how to create a screen, let us now have a look on screen events. The first one is listen method. This method tells the script to listen to keyboard and mouse event and can be called using the screen object. Then coming to on click, this method works similar to the turtle's on click method. Let us go through an example. After importing the turtle module, then creating the turtle object, then as usual we create a screen where we would like to draw upon and also we specify the size of the screen as 500 by 500 units. Then we have a handler called move where x and y represent the coordinates of the clicked point. Then we move the turtle by 50 units forward. Then we add a listen method which will listen for the events taking place. Then we call move handler upon clicking. Let us run and see what happens. When you click on the screen, you can see the turtle gets moved, right. Apart from handling mouse events, screen object can also handle keyboard events such as on key release and on key press. Let us now try examples for using these methods. Watch the console for on key event. So, after doing the usual stuff like importing the turtle module, setting the turtle object and setting the turtle screen, we set the title of the screen as pressing A using the title method and also we set the background color of the screen to yellow using BG color method. Then we define a press A function which is the event handler for on key press, which will change the shape of the turtle to circle and also move it forward by 150 units. Then we add listen method to listen to the key events. Then we call press A function using the event on key. That is when we press A, the event handler press A gets called. Let us run and see and check the output. So, as you can see the output is A. When you press A, you can see the shape gets changed and also the turtle moved by specific number of units. Now, let us see how to use on key release event method. So, as you can see here, after doing the initial things, we set the title as releasing A to indicate that it is a release event, and we set the screen background color to green, and we define a release A function, which is the event handler, which will change the color of the screen to blue and also shape to turtle. Then after adding the listen method and on key release method, which will call the release A upon releasing A, run and see for the output. So, initially the screen is green in color with triangle as the turtle shape. When you press A and release, the screen got changed to blue and also the turtle shape got changed. So, here after importing and creating the screen and turtle object and setting the title and setting the background color, we have press A event where we change the shape of the turtle to circle and also we move it forward by 25 units. Then we add listen method and on key press event. So, when key is pressed, then press A event handler will be called, but earlier we have used on key, now we are using on key press, that is where the difference lies. Then you run. As you can see the output, when you click on and really when you click A, the turtle gets moved. Did you notice any difference in the output of using on key and on key press? Both produce the same output. Why is it so? The method on key press has been added as a complement to on key, which in fact binds the actions to the on key release event. So, on key has got an alias on key release method. The last method which we are going to see is on timer. So, here after doing the usual and initialization things, we had a timer event which will change the shape to turtle, shape of the turtle to turtle itself and change the background color to orange and move it forward by 25 units. And as usual, we have a listen method to listen and we have an on timer method which takes two parameter, that is the event handler to be called, and the second parameter represents after how many milliseconds you want to call the event handler. As we have given 3000 here, after 3000 milliseconds the screen color and turtle shape got changed. Well, event programming is so simple, right? But do not get too excited, we still have much more to do. If you want to get fancy outputs, you can add some additional key events to change the shapes, background colors, etc. Okay, I have finished now and we are done. To summarize, let us go over the main points. We saw how to create turtle object and use a few methods like shape, forward, left, etc. We also wrote some examples. To introduce event handling on turtle, we saw a few event methods like on click, on release, etc. Then we moved to screen object and its methods along with event handling methods. Hope you would have understood how to write simple scripts for event handling using turtle. Do not think that turtle is the only way for event handling in Python. There are other ways too. Guide programming will also help us to handle events, which we will discuss in the next module. Okay learners, see you all in another module. Have a great day. Thank you.